What's going on, everyone? We are back here. I'm playing my game Dragoon Ascension. I'm going to be continuing through one of my playthroughs. As you can see here, I've been at this for a little while, and this file here is my current one as of the latest update that I added to Steam, which you can check out. And my goal with this party is to survive the desert. It can be a little bit unforgiving, but we're going to go over the status for everybody real quick. You can get an idea of the kind of party I'm working with, and then we'll get into a battle. So we'll just kind of go through here. And really just trying to get everyone up to par. We just got Alexander a little bit ago, trying to level him up to 24. And then he'll learn a new skill. Okay, so we're in the desert. Just finished a couple quests actually over here. So we're going to be continuing on. Try to level up a little while, and then we're going to be getting to the Dusk Catacombs, which is a fairly difficult area as well. Got a couple of snakes to fight here. That's one of my favorite moves. It's always great. So with Alexander, you can take items from enemies, and in this case we took a tonic. It'll take, and then it'll show you that the enemy is basically out of items. So that's the enemy that I'm going to fight and focus on. And we'll try to wrap up this fight. Basically, we've got a warrior, a mage, an archer, and a saboteur. So pretty balanced party. They're all working together to try to take these enemies out. And that top snake is almost done for, but I'm kind of unlucky. There we go. Alright, so then before I finish this one off, I want to make sure to take an item from it before we do so. We just keep racking up the tonics. And so with the latest update, what I did was I made sure that the count, so every time you go to take from an enemy, the count is more accurate because it was double counting, which was unintended. So your accuracy is going to be more in line with what actually happened. Okay, so we won the battle, and we are going to get some stuff, and that's actually pretty good. Some super tonics. All right, so as far as my journey here, it's kind of like what I'm showing here in the desert, where I'm kind of running solo. And it's been difficult, and at times it's just seemed like really difficult for where I'm at, but you know, I keep moving forward, and you gotta just have the outlook like these guys. They're all mostly cheerful except him, but that's what you gotta do. And at least in the game you can save your progress. So, kind of just going into town here. Now, you want to make sure you're well prepared for battle. So what I tried to do is I tried to add items that are going to help here, the various status ailments that you run into, and all of that. You can always check if there's any good weapons here to buy, and shields and armor. We can actually go through, and I'll just show you real quick. So if I were going to buy something, I'm going to take a look at on the shield front, and we're really trying to upgrade from iron, so we can pick up a mithril shield for somebody. The mage can't wear a shield, only a buckler. So probably just buy a mithril one. And I could further make the warrior a tank, or kind of go through the other ones and raise their defense a little bit. think what I'll do is I'll make the warrior more of a tank. So then you'll see the upgrade, what it will improve on the left there as far as stats go. And we will equip it, and then you can sell back the other one to the shopkeeper. And that's pretty much it. So I started this journey a couple years ago, and honestly, in a lot of ways, I mean, it's been great in the sense that I've been working on skills. I've been trying to get better just overall with the development of things, with the coding, the interactions of the characters and the dialogue and everything, the enemies and so forth. It's really, on one hand, it's just been great, and another, it's been kind of a grind. But I'm grateful for the experience, and I'm just trying to move it forward, do the best that I can, and make the best game that I can, and factoring in everyone's feedback, I'd say, you know, we're probably at about 80% done here with the game, and there's going to be a lot I'm looking at in terms of, you know, menus, the way that the menus look and the maps look and things like that. But for right now, I think the game is in a solid place, and I'm hoping that in another month or so I'll have another main update down. But I just wanted to say thanks everyone for your feedback. I do appreciate it, and it's really been a fun process overall, just working with making my own game. A couple, 5 years ago, if you had asked me, hey, were you going to make a game? I would have been like, well, maybe. But I stuck with it and ended up to where I am today. And still got a lot of work to do, but nonetheless, I'm up for the challenge and I'm going to do the best I can. So, if you've already got to play the game, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't played it yet, you can check out the demo. It's also on Steam. And it took me probably an hour or so, but there's a lot of extra stuff to do where you can probably play it for another hour or two if you want to. In my opinion, there's a lot to do in this game as it is. So, that time spent on the demo, it's going to translate where you can't necessarily have the file move over, but nonetheless, it'll get you kind of prepared for what's ahead should you buy the game, and that would be great. And again, I'm very appreciative of everyone's interest so far. The feedback over the months and just over a year now has been just welcomed, and I'm trying to get to what I can, and I may have missed some things along the way, which I apologize if I did. And we're going to be continuing on here. I added a few enemies to what I call the Mastan area. This area is probably my favorite in the game. That's why I kind of doubled back here from the desert. Oh, nice, critical. And I'm really liking the playthrough, not just because it's my game, but honestly, when I set out to do this, make this game, I was trying to make a game that not only I would play, but would be fun for other people to play. And I'm hoping that I've made that difference, and I look forward to turning the page to the next chapter and see what's ahead in the coming months for this game. We got level 24 with Alexander, Pacify learned, so that'll be a fun skill. Let me just get Triss's MP here for a second up to par. So you can heal with her out of battle if you want to. Save you some time. All right, so let's test that ability real quick, because actually that'd be the first time of me using it in a game situation, not when I'm just testing. So We got a couple different areas here. This is the putrescent cave. All right, we got a couple centaurs. We will fight real quick. Oh, that one's almost already dead. You know what? Oh yeah, we'll take from him first. Thank you very much. And then we're gonna cycle back. Oh, hold on. We're just gonna test this out. Okay. Refuses to battle, so he's not wanting to fight right now. And it's not gonna matter because we'll finish him up. Alright. They're happy, I'm happy, and we won. Just thought I'd make this quick video, and honestly, again, this whole journey, just wanted to say that, you know, I've been taking in a lot in terms of learning an engine, which, by the way, if you aren't familiar with RPG Maker, MZ, it's been pretty good to work with, and you know, I've been actually grateful. It's been a solid one to work with. I'm going to try to take it to the height that I can. Hopefully I am doing that, and I'm excited for the further development of this game. Putting in a lot of days that are like 14 hours or more, just crazy hours, and I'm trying to really scale that back where I can, just because I can't sustain that. But anyways, now it's been great. And if you didn't know, you can go here to Smithy and you can craft pretty much a lot of things. But if you're looking to craft just some consumables, you've got the knives here, and you can just pick a different metal and make one. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, so you can make for every one metal you have, say, you can get one set of throwing knives with that. Not everyone's inventory is going to look like this because I know where everything is and all that, but I mean, this is a pretty good indication of kind of a pretty good gauge of where you'll kind of be once you're at this part of the game, relatively speaking. So, hope this helps, and again, thought I'd just do this short video. You know, thanks for stopping by to watch it. I do appreciate it. And let me know, you know, if you've gotten to play the game. Let me know what your thoughts are so far. And again, we will be continuing on here with development, and I'm hoping within a couple of months to have the game fully launched on Steam, to where it'll be 100% complete, turning the next page, getting to the next chapter, and moving forward, which I'm excited for. So again, thanks everybody for watching. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, and have a great day.